everyone. Hi, Donzel. Happy Friday. I am Tianda with Designs by Nova Arts. Um, I do all things bling regarding bling apparel. I don't do cups and all of that, so that's not my thing yet. I am going to be doing a couple templates today, 100% extra, and this was designed by Melissa with Tailor Made Designs. And then I have a custom Cowboy Carter template I'm going to be doing. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? And I'm going to be making orders from start to finish, packing them, doing all that good stuff. Happy Friday, Dents. Dents, about an hour ago, I saw you came on today. I didn't know you were coming on. You guys, can you hear me okay? Is my screen blurry at all? I'm just pulling out my tools I'll need. I brushed up some of my templates last night. Not all, but some. So I'll just finish that up today. I'm not sure how long I'll be on. It may be long, it may be short. Um, Not really sure. I doubt if it'll be short. How about that? Did I bring my sheets in here? I did not, but I remember what I have to do anyway. So I got my template. I have my wax pen to pick up rhinestones. It's the wax pen I use. I always change out my tips to the pointy tips. I got my bling brush. I have my little scoop to brush the rhinestones onto. I got me some painter's tape just in case I need it. Of course, my rhinestones, my template. And then over here, I have some used transfer tape. Right now, I'm doing red on red. I have to do two 100% extras. They want red on red. I did one last night. And the other one, they want it similar but opposite. So I use for the outline, I use silver hematite. No, I'm sorry, I use crystal silver. These are my edge stones. I use silver, silver cyan for the top layer. The bottom layer, I'm sorry, the middle layer is red, and the bottom layer red. Jesus, it's I use candy apple, and then the bottom I use jet black, and this is actually jet black edge, and this is a edge stone as well. So all of these are flat stones that I used on this one. The next one, I need to fix this. I'm gonna actually do light cyan because I feel like I was trying to explain this to the customer. I feel like red on red, you'll be able to see it, right? But depending on the colors used with it, it may not stand out the way they're expecting it to. So the next one, and I'm just using, make sure I don't have oil on my hands. I'm just using the Gildan Soft Style red shirts. Hey, Jess's Craft Therapy, welcome in. Happy Friday. Hey, Up Designs, welcome in. So I'm using red. So they want red on red. So we're gonna work it out. We're gonna try to do our best to make it look pretty. I wanted to make sure the outline is bold so you can see the red stones a little bit on the red on red. This is side. So for this one, I am going to use the gold cyan, and I'm going to do that for the outline. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to do that for the top layer. And then let me pull this out. I'm going to use candy apple. And then let's use gold hematite. Okay, y'all, I tried turning on my noise cancellation. So let me know if you hear any noise in the background. Let me know if you hear my air purifier, which I have up really, really loud. Let me know if you can hear that. And if you can, I'll turn it off. Let's see if I have gold hematite over here. I don't, so I'll just work backwards. Sorry. Hey, Martha Jordan, welcome in. Happy Friday. This is my first layer, and I'm using gold edge cyan. I'm not going all the way down because I'm debating if I want to use more red than the actual gold, the gold rim stone. So I'll work it out as I go. Let's go all the way down. I'm gonna go all the way down just because the shirt is red. I'm so nervous about this, but I know it'll be okay. Do you guys hear a lot of noise in the background? Dems, are you off today? The screen looks blurry to me. Hold on one second. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Yep. That way you don't have to worry about like brushing them onto the table. Because girl, I'm clumsy. I am so clumsy. Today's one of those, well, not today, but this weekend is one of those weekends that, I have a lot of family in town and they may just pop up on me. They're just going to be ringing a doorbell or so. Yeah, so when I use my scoop, while I'm brushing my stones in, I just slide my scoop under my mat. And then that way I can just brush the excess stones right onto it. And then I take it, just tilt it a little bit, and dump them right back in there. Let me move this up some. Sorry, I got my tea and all that in the way. Yep. It's easier that way to me. Okay, so I need to pick this layer up. Y'all, for whatever reason, when I'm doing these Melissa's 100% line, I always, because of the way I cut it, I sorted it on my mat. I always forget to pick this up, which this is the top layer, and then this is the bottom layer. And I just have to remind myself, but I forget every time. Yeah, I have a whole disaster of a mess behind me. It's not even funny. It's pretty horrific. Well, I was looking for a smaller piece of tape. I only have big ones right now. So I'm going to bring this towards me so that I don't have to reach so far. And I'm going to try not to let my tape fall onto my table. So I won't add any pressure to it. I'm just going to kind of let it fall, and then I'll only add pressure here. And then I'm going to flip mine over, rub that sucker again. And this keeps your stones from, like, your tape from popping and your stones from going flying everywhere. At least that's some of the issues I deal with when I don't do it that way. Especially if I'm working too fast. And I just take mine, I leave it upside down. And I set it to the side. And I just do with that lid. Put these out of the way. If you ever want to know if you've mixed your candy apple, not mixed, but if you have like 2 containers in front of you and you don't have them labeled, like me for my own little quick stash, I use these, like, I take these with me when I'm traveling. Candy apple have more of a, it has a little orange hue to it, whereas light cyan has more of a red hue. I'm going to go a little into the black layer. Just because I could be a little extra sometimes. Let me move this up so you can see it. You know what I did? I did this on purpose. So I am glad I used it. When I was playing around with colors for Cowboy Carter, I mixed, when I was out of town, I mixed on purpose though, light cyan and candy apple. And that is what this is. I can tell. I can see it. I forgot I did that. I mixed it on purpose just to see how it would look. So I'm glad I'm fine. I'm glad I'm using it because I ended up not using it that weekend. I was trying to get a certain look. And I remember saying to myself that when I got home, because I didn't have cyan with me, but I wanted to see how cyan, light cyan, and candy apple looks mixed. I do have a dark cyan, or am I out of dark cyan? I may be out of dark cyan, I don't remember. I used it so much in the winter, I might be out. So I don't know if I was restocking that. I don't remember. Yeah, we're gonna see how these look. When you use your I'll show you how I use my wax pen. I don't point down at it because I think that wears down your tip. I always pick up at an angle. So I don't do like this. I don't pick up like this. I pick up like this. Just at an angle so I don't wear my tip down too fast. Does anyone have plans this weekend? Are you celebrating the holiday? Just hanging out at home? I will say this: Memorial Day, or not Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend, there's usually a lot of good sales. When I get off here, I am gonna go to my Joann's. I know I added an S. It's okay. I haven't been since they announced the closing. I'm not looking for anything. If they do have them, I do want some Cricut brand mats. And the reason that I want Cricut brand mats is because I noticed that when I order just the off brands from Amazon, they don't last as long. Whereas my Cricut ones, I can wash over and over. Um, and the reason they don't last as long is not because they're not good mats. It's because depending on the type of flock I'm using, I'll cut without the backing on. It closes tomorrow. Girl, you going in there? I'm sure gonna go in after I get off. But I want some Cricut mats because I noticed that like if I cut with the backing, my flock with the backing off, and I'm scraping the stupid dots off there. Just in case you didn't know, I can't stand cutting without the backing on it. Um, I need the Cricut mats because it doesn't lose the adhesive as much when I'm scraping, and then like after a period of time having to, you know, wash my mats. I don't have that with Cricut. Have that problem with Cricut, but with the off-brand ones, I do. So I need to restock on some mats. Okay, I am going to write on here that this is a mix because I wanted to add light cyan. I mean, not light cyan, cyan to this. Oh, really? So it's the Cold Spring 10. See, I use the, oh, you know what, Jess? I may have used that one. It's because I know I used the Winter 10. I think I used the Spring 10 on, what did I get? Oh, I'm going to see. I think I used it on, I ended up getting, because they had a sale on the um, fine point, the premium fine points needles. I think I ended up getting two for like $5. I think I paid like, yeah, it was like $4.98. So I think I used it already. Oh, that's gonna suck. I think I used it. I think I used it like the day it started. Hopefully I didn't, but I'm surely gonna check. I will definitely check. Okay, next I am going to use Jet Black. And let's see if I have Jet Black over here. If not, I'll just use my I'll use the black edge stone. I don't feel like getting up, and I know my black edge stones are right here because I used them last night. So this stone is similar to the silver and gold edge stones in the sense that they are flat. They sparkle really well. Now I'm being real hood right now. Wait, hold on. I think I got some that's already open. Yep. This is not a scoop. I'm sure you can't see this well, but this is, I don't know if you can see that it's flat. You see that it's a flat stone? It's so pretty. I use this on the other one too. See a crystal in there. I need to get that out. Just that is a good deal. I should text my mom and tell her to meet me there, but if I go with someone else, I'm going to be in there all night, and I don't want to be in there all night. The bottom layer isn't an ombre, but I am making it an ombre myself. Nothing special, just pour and get a little close, and where you don't have stones, just manually add them. Yeah, we doing good. No trains so far, no birds chirping. I know I could have cleaned this up better, but it's okay. Did you get it at a good deal? A good price? Jess? Um, what? Oh yes, that's a good deal. I don't have anything I'm looking for other than some mats, which they're probably gone, but it's okay. I do kind of want to just browse. I made sure that I didn't go in since they announced the closing because I know me. I can hoard craft supplies, so I had to stay away. I like that you can just brush these in with your finger. Slide it on in. Okay, that layer is done. I wouldn't mind finding a venture there, a cricket venture or a Romeo. I want a wide format or wide cutter, but the way people be having problems with their Romeo, I'm a little scared. Pull this closer to me so I can see. This tape is not sticky. I mean, it's sticky enough, but it could be stickier. I need to throw this one out after I'm done. Okay, I need to grab. I put that on all wrong. I need to grab gold hematite. Put that off to the side. I don't know what that is. Hi, Sharon Davenport. Welcome in. Okay, y'all. Just had to grab this. Hold on. This is in my way. We're going to do gold hematite for the outline. And again, this is going on red. So we're doing red on red. This is definitely tone on tone. If this was for me, I probably would have done the red auburn hematite. ears are popping. Try to keep my hand on the side, and I have my template so close to the edge. Is anyone still working or getting off work? I have 2 shows coming up, so I'm going to be busy nonstop all week. You can tell what I use this for. I've been using this for Queen Bee. Um, for my File Addictions Queen Bee design. And her design, it mixes in the same layer. She doesn't have it separated. Gold hematite in SS6 and gold hematite in, I'm just going to assume this is why, in SS10. So I see a lot of SS6 in here. But it's okay because it's my own little personal stash. But I gotta set those aside because I'm gonna put those right back in the SS6 container. I don't hand place them. I just kind of put them in and, no, this is too many. This has to be something else. I don't know what happened here. This is a lot of SS6 in here. That's the only thing I could think of though. But I wouldn't have mixed that like that. Unless it was from brushing in that template. That's the other one I have to do today too. I was thinking about doing Queen Bee in red, white, and blue. I did have someone order it in red and black, but never red, white, and blue. I usually use gold hematite, crystal, and jet black for that template. Look at all this SS6 in here. This has to be for me doing that template. Especially since it's such a small amount. If it's in here, it's my own little stash. A little traveling stash. Up Designs, what are you working on? Sorry, I had to submit my order for Alpha Broder. They are combining with S&S Activewear, and they go live on the 31st. And I don't know how I feel about it yet. They didn't announce any price increases, but I know they don't have the same price points. So we'll see. This is crazy. Hematite stones are my least favorite to brush in. I say this all the time. I love them. They're beautiful, but they are so heavy. They're heavier than the other stones, so they have a drag to them. It is so annoying. Yeah, I was looking back, trying to clear out some photos from my iPhone, and I came across pictures of my very first show. When I tell y'all I had some humble beginnings, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it though. But it was some humble beginnings. It was kind of funny just seeing it. I remember only making samples of what I didn't think would sell, and everything I thought would not sell is the stuff that did sell. So I didn't have it there in bulk. I just had samples of it. So I had to take orders. I remember being stressed and crying and like, what did I get myself into? I was taking custom orders, and customers would be like, "Do you have this color stone?" I'd be like, "No, I don't, but I can get it." And the changes and all of that. Now I don't allow changes on custom orders. Once you select your stone and I brush that sucker in, there are no changes unless you're paying for a whole new shirt. My first booth I had was a 8 by, is it an 8 by 8? I think it was an 8 by 8. I'm not sure. And somehow I managed. I had two racks behind me, and I had items hung on a mannequin, um, hung on mannequins, and then my racks had shelves under that, and that's where I kept my inventory. And then everything else I just had folded on my table. But now I use all mannequins. The only time I don't fold, I mean, the only time I fold something on a table now is if I like run out of mannequins or something. And those mannequins are expensive. It took me time to build that collection. I built it just like I did my rhinestones. As I sold the shirts, I got to a certain dollar amount, then I would reinvest my money into my business. So it wasn't like I was just like, oh, let me go buy 12 mannequins. I think I started off with two, and then I bought like a six pack. And then when I had some really, really, really good shows back to back, I bought another 12 pack of mannequins. And then I think I bought, after that, I was like, oh, do I really need this? And I started just buying like the six packs if they were cheaper. But it took time to build that stuff up. And if I have one complaint about the mannequins, because I sit them on my table and I do it to draw people in, um, my setup is I line my mannequins up on top of the table, going directly across. I put the inventory directly behind it. Um, if I have space on the floor, I put line mannequins up all the way down in front of my table. I usually either have two or three tables, depending on the venue. I'd have 6 or 8 foot tables. Um, and what I do so that my shirts aren't touching the floor, I just I put them on a mannequin, and I use binder clips, um, and I just scrunch the shirt up so that it's not touching the when the mannequin is sitting on the floor, it's not touching it. And I just scrunch it up, put a binder clip in the back, and stick those suckers on the floor. And then I started a third row, so I go up a little higher. I just hang them from, if I have room, I hang them from my shelves that I take, my shelf units. And that gives me a three-tier display. And usually it draws people in because they're like, what is all this? What is going on here? Whereas I feel like with a table, you definitely have to have, if you have your items folded on a table, you have to have something to give your booth dimensions. Otherwise, they just kind of walk by. They're not really seeing seeing it head on. They have to like literally walk up to your table to see what you have. So even if your items are folded on your table, try to have something where you can at least, even if it's propped up on, like I've seen people use cardboard, and they'll fold the shirts on a piece of cardboard, and they clip it, and then they just prop it up. Yeah, I'm heading into that vendor season again. I'm doing this one differently. I'm not taking Because it's outdoors. I'm not taking um, a lot of inventory, and I'm going to have a lot of miscellaneous inventory. So things that I've been making on my lives. That's why if you ever notice, I rarely use the same size shirts. I'll use anything from a small to a 3X. So this time I'll have like shirts that I've done on live, some that I really like the way they've come out. I've made in bulk. Some I just have as a sample. Some I may have liked the color combination but wanted on a different color shirt. So I'm going to be just kind of selling a lot of miscellaneous stuff. I was not expecting to have so many SS6 in here. Uh-oh. There's one other one that fell. I don't see it. So I'll check this to see if I have anything else. Uh-oh. Okay. Pick this one up. I'm gonna bring it closer to me. Okay, we're done with that template for now. those are the two I'm doing. And then I still need to finish this. I was cutting this 100% smart template using cardstock. So I need to put it on the, like pop out the excess little areas and then put it on a mat. And I can't do that on here because I have to spray it. So we need, hi Geneva, welcome in. We need cobalt for this. Uh-oh. We are using cobalt and crystal for this. One second, y'all. Just happened. Let's do. Change that to 11, not 1. Like, no, let's just do it too. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have to check out now. Needed to get it down before 5. Okay, there we go. Continue. Oh, I did mess up there. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I'm like, I thought I hit submit. This is cobalt. Very pretty stone for the summer. Very bold and vibrant. Hey Laura, welcome in. Happy Friday, girl. Yeah, this template I cut with cardstock and I accidentally left it on the heat press like I did what you just saw me do right here. I'll take the template, put the transfers there. Are you good? Good, Laura. Laura, that I don't know if it was a dinosaur egg or a dragon egg. Whatever that egg was, you did. Oh my goodness. I want that for myself. My brother has a 3D printer, and I sent the video to him, and I said, "Why don't you make stuff like this?" He's only played with his. I think he said for the first couple months, and then he said he just kind of got out of it after he stopped, like after he made what he wanted, which was like household stuff. He made all kind of custom stuff for his house, like whatever fits his needs. That's what he made. I'm like, you need to make something like this. This is fly. That I want that for myself. You did such a good job. It was so beautiful. The color and everything. And then when you opened it up, it's like, are you kidding me? I have to recut this, y'all, because this is like warped. It still works, but you can see, kind of see how the stones are brushing in and the template is moving. It's okay though. Do you? Good. Good. Look, that's what the machine is there for, right? And it has to be so fulfilling, like seeing the finished products. That's why I love the name of your business because it fits you. Like you make all kinds of different creative art. Yeah, I had bought when I bought this cardstock. I bought it in bulk. Well, it wasn't bulk. I bought 100. It was like a pack of 100, and then I shared the link with people, and of course they bought it. So when it was time for me to repurchase, which I'm not out, but I wanted to make sure I liked it and that I didn't just cut like 4 or 5 templates with it. I cut at least 20 templates with it. Um, and so I was like, okay, I'm sold. And so I wanted to reorder. Of course, they were out. Of course, they were out. And all they had left was gold cardstock. So I was like, I don't want that. But it was cool because I reached out to, I just did a chat with Amazon and they found me a different vendor um, that had the cardstock. And they sold it in a pack of 60 and a pack of 100 for way less than what I paid for this, which was, I think this one was 100 sheets of 12 by 12 glitter cardstock for $36, and the other one, you got 100 sheets for like $25. So you already know I ordered 2 packs. Well, I'm sorry, I ordered 1 pack. I ordered the pack of 60. No, I ordered a pack of 100. It came yesterday. I did a test cut with it. It cuts the same settings, and so that's what I did. I ordered some more because I was like, "You're not gonna sell out on me this time." But yeah, I'm still in my cardstock era. Maybe tomorrow. I know for sure I'm coming on tomorrow. I just don't know what time. But maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure how I'll be able to do it. But show you the settings that I use for glitter cardstock, and I don't know if I'll be able to show you how I spray it. Um, this was not my idea. Um, I mostly saw like Marilyn from Making with Marilyn use cardstock, and then my friend Sandra started using cardstock. And she would cut it with her Cricut maker, and she sprayed it with um, an adhesive spray. And then she said at first she was letting it sit overnight to dry, but it really just takes a couple hours. And then just line once you put it on, like put as soon as you're done spraying it, put it onto your chopping mat, let it sit for a few hours to dry. I have been letting mine, you don't have to. I have done it just a couple hours, and I have let mine sit overnight just because I wasn't ready to do the template anyway. I usually don't do my templates, brush them in the same day that I cut them, because I usually have so many. Like I cut Laura's cowboy hats. Um, I cut that one. I had already cut it with flock, and I did a test cut on it with cardstock, and it cut perfectly. I need my other brush for this. Do I have one in here? I thought I had my bone brush in here, but I think it's in the back. With this cardstock, the stones do hide in between the others. And this one didn't brush in well for me because, like I said, it's warped because silly me set it on top of the heat press while it was on. So I'll just recut it. I wasn't going to at first, but I don't like hand placing stones. Laura, do you have plans to cut anything special this weekend? If you're still here. Oh, Laura, can you do signs? I want a sign. That would be cool. Today I use Chat GPT. I have the paid version now, and I used it to design a rhinestone template. It was actually pretty cool. I forgot who I was watching. I don't know if I was watching someone on YouTube or if I was in a Facebook group or something, and someone said I use ChatGPT to make my template. I think it was someone was showing off a Tumblr, and they said that they use ChatGPT to make the template for the Tumblr, and I was like, no way! And I immediately went to ChatGPT. I sure did, and sure as day in the paid version, it'll design a perfectly good rhinestone template for you. I'll let y'all know how it goes after I cut it out. It gave me the SVG version. I was like, no way. No way. Hi, Viola. Welcome in. Luckily, I only have to do one of these today. So I brushed in the other ones last night. This cobalt is so pretty. And my favorite thing about using the card stock outside of saving money is you get to see how the stones look on your black because your background is black. Where, where, whereas in the past I was used to using pink and blue flock, so it makes it look a little different. It probably ruins the peel reveal, but it's okay. Let's see. I just want to make sure there's none hiding. Uh-oh. next cowboy Carter design I have to do, it's going to be a white shirt. It's going to be red. So I'll use candy apple stones. Whereas when I made the sample, I used light cyan and I felt like it was way too dark. Okay. Now I can just brush these off. I'm going to give it another quick look. That's an extra one. Okay. Just made a mess. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Knocked over a bunch of transfers. Okay. Let me put these stones away first. Get to them. I got a little striker. Just messed that all up. I should have stood up. No, it's not too bad. And move them back in place. That's why it doesn't pay to be short. So just popping the stones back in place. Let's see. That was my fault. Oh, this one is really bad. See what happens when you can't see over your template? Let's fix these. Some of them I can just move back into place. Some I'll have to take off. Girl, what were you thinking? This is how I talk to myself when I'm not live. And my tweezers are all the way in the back room. At my cutting station. That's okay. We're gonna just knock them back in place. So if you do what I did, which was I set my tape down, I knew I couldn't see over it, and I knocked a lot of stones out of place. Just use your fingernail, and brush them. Just push them back in place. Let's see. This one. You can kind of hear them falling into place too. There we go. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Uh-oh. That was a genius move. That one may go somewhere. I don't know yet. I have a stone right there. I don't know if it came from somewhere or not. But I'll know after I press. Perfect. Very, very pretty. Still don't see where that stone came from, but it's okay. This had one stuck in it. Where I had it's warped and it's like under there. gonna do crystal for the hats. Actually, I could have left that one in there. Starting to feel like I go through like 500 gross of crystal a month just making shirts. Crystal is my go-to color for the most bling. Don't they just fall in place when it's not as warped? That was easy. You see some stragglers. And this glitter cardstock to me, it doesn't feel like, well, keep in mind, I'm not accustomed to working with paper. Um, I was expecting glitter cardstock to be a lot more rough, where this is just smooth and it has a shimmer to it. So I'm wondering if other brands, like maybe the Cricut brand, if it's a little rougher. But both brands I bought from Amazon, they just have that shimmer, smooth feel. You could tell there's a little texture, but not much. more careful this time and look over the template and then pick it up. Here we go. That last time I messed that all up. I see an extra stone. Okay. Laura, what do you use to like, do you tape your template down? Or do you use the spray adhesive and put it on a chopping mat? I like this because I do so many custom templates and I don't have to use my flock now. Plus, I'm tired of people changing flock. Like, as soon as I found a good vendor, love the flock, they changed it. So I was able to get him to send me quite a few rolls. And the one that I liked, the yellow tape. So I used a, and you can kind of see it here. You see the holes? You see the template there? This was the spray adhesive, and I accidentally, like, not paying attention to what I was doing. I was watching someone on YouTube, and I just set my template down, and it was like at an angle, so I had to pull it up. But this is, I use a spray adhesive, and I'll show you the spray adhesive that I use. And it works pretty well. I haven't had any problems with it coming up. And like I said, this one was actually warped because it, like, not melted, but like because I had it sitting on top of my heat press, it did start to, like, you know, get that wavy effects. But it's not too bad. I tried to sit it under something flat, but I didn't respray it. Yeah. Did you use those with did you use cardstock or flock with that? Because, like, once this is over, I don't know if I'm gonna be, if people are gonna be ordering this. I did have a lady order um a couple just because she liked it. Like, she ordered and then reordered and reordered again. But yeah, I like this. So it sticks. I didn't cut off. Normally I would cut off like the extra, because the cardstock is 12 inches and my mat is supposed to be 12 inches wide. But like, it's only just a little bit over right here. Like, I could have put painter's tape, but after I spray it, I let it dry. I put my painter's tape down, and then it's good. I guess I should probably put the painter's tape down before it dries. I don't know. That's not what I've been doing, but so far so good. I wanted a way that I could use the template over and over again if need be. But y'all, I haven't cut flock and I haven't used flock in like a month, if not longer. It's been 4 or 5 weeks since the last time I used flock. Okay, so that's our hat. And now we need to do one with, I hate to use this again. I didn't like the way it is. I, like I said, the first batch I bought, it was 100 sheets for like $35, $37. And then the second batch I bought, it was 100 sheets for $25. I was doing the math because you know I'm an accountant, so I was doing the math, just trying to make sure that it is cheaper because if you think about it, when you have a roll of flock, you can cut as much or as little as you want. Whereas when you're using cardstock, you're using a 12 by 12 sheet no matter what you're cutting. Now, sometimes like this, I just use the whole 12 by 12. I didn't cut it down at all because I didn't need to. This one I cut down a little bit. And so I have scraps, which is fine, because I can use those scraps for like hat templates, um, small templates to go on the arm or the sleeve. But yeah, I did do the math. It still comes out much cheaper. Yeah, I feel like it's much more cost effective for me. Now, if I get a template, oh, I'll tell you what I love cutting, using it for. I love using it for SS6. I have no problems cutting SS6 with my Cricut Maker. I have no problems at all whatsoever. Oh, you know what? It's the wrong one. I need to use, not the wrong color, but hold on. I need a different template. Hold on 1 second. See, Laura, that's your hat. Isn't it pretty? I can't wait to use it. That's your hat. Hold on, I'm looking for my template with the outline. Because the white shirt gets an outline. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. where that template is. Oh, hold on. Well, we'll just do this one. Uh-oh. Sorry. I'm looking for this template with the outline. But ask me what I do with it. How I lost the whole template, I have no idea. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, because this is the template. This is the back of it. Oh, then where's the other part to it? This is the other part. There's no telling. And I'm using gold cyan again. That it's going to be gold cyan for the outline. The inside we'll use candy apple. And it's going to go on a white shirt. Do the outline, at least I have it done. Yeah, I'll be all over the place. Wherever I just pull this Texas Hold'em template from, that is where the other part of this template is at. I'm fulfilling orders. Hey Carla, welcome in. Yeah, I'm filling orders. Thank you. Laura, do you sell your 3D, your finished products? Or are you kind of making things for yourself for now? Your finished goods. Hey, Danny, welcome in. Is it is your site, is it not user friendly to set up, or some of the some websites they have like customer service can like walk you through it. Some, I know with Square they walked me through it. This was back in like 2021. You did? So the dragon that you showed yesterday, um, is that a, so that's a different one? Bro, that was so cute. That flexi dragon and the dragon egg. Oh my goodness. Super cute. Okay, it's Wix. I've heard of Wix. Let me tell you how bad I am. When I created my website, so I had first reached out to Square in 2021, and it was mostly because I was selling at vendor fairs. And so they were like, you can get a free website. And so they walked me through setting up all of that stuff, like mostly setting up like my listings, and then everything else fell into place. And I did have my friend help me with the logistics of the website. Um, Other than that, it kind of just all fell into place once I got the listings up. Oh, it's so cute, girl. It is so cute. I want one. Are you gonna make more of those? That sucker is gorgeous. I know you're gonna get tired of me saying it, but I don't care. Let me move this closer to me. Got a little cardstock dot there. It is. It's so pretty. Also, it's like melt. It's kind of metal. Girl, I don't know what all those terms mean. I just know it's cute. What color was the one that you made? Oh, good. I just found my family reunion notes that I have to type up. Sorry, I'm gonna flip through these templates real quick to see if I can find that other half of the template. And here it is. I'm like, I know that template is somewhere. Okay. Put my notes back up so I won't lose them again. Let's transfer tape. Now, if you missed Laura live, the Patch Hack Cruise live from yesterday, go back and watch it so that you can see Laura's dragon and her dragon egg. It's one of the most creative things I've seen so far. This is light cyan right here. I mean, candy apple. And it's so pretty. So this is going to be the inner layer for the Cowboy Carter that I just brushed in, which was gold cyan. Cyan, light cyan. I can't tell the difference in that particular stone. And the gold and silver edge. I think the first set that ever bought it looked more cyan to me. And then when I start buying it on my own, it looks like light cyan. So I don't know. I think it just depends on the variation. Candy apple brushes in so well. By the 4th of July? No, I won't say by the 4th of July. I'd say in about 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to be sick of red, white, and blue. I give myself 2 weeks and I'll be tired of it. I'm not saying I don't hope any orders don't come in tonight, but if I don't have anything come in tonight, I'm going to be doing fun templates tomorrow. I'm hardered out. I definitely don't want to be doing this every single time I come live. But y'all working with me. And this is what I'm doing. These are orders I have coming in. See one there. Okay. Hey, Stephanie Calloway, welcome in. Happy Friday. Let's see. Now this is going on a white shirt. Now how I feel about certain colors on white. Candy apple isn't bad at all on white, but lights I am. I don't necessarily care for it on white. And I tried to get him to switch his inner layer to capri because it shows up better on white, but no. So we're gonna give him what he asked for. I do want to do Laura's cowboy hats, so I'm pretty sure I'll be doing that one tomorrow for sure. And then I just want to do something different than these Cowboy Carter inspired templates. Knowing me, I'll have to do a marathon tomorrow. So I need to do at least 20 shirts this weekend. So either I can do 20 transfers in one day, and then press the next day, or do 10 each day. Meaning brush them in, press, and all of that for my show. I have some stuff done, a lot done actually, but I still wanted to add a few more summer items. Okay. There we go. See, that was quick and simple. I'll need this big old piece of tape, but it's okay. Wait, do I have a smaller piece of okay. Does that one have glue on it? Yeah. I thought that one didn't have glue on it. We are doing Texas Hold'em in crystal. This is a smaller template. It's pretty simple. I have to look at my notes because I have to find out if they want the cowboy hat on the front below this one, below the template, or on the back. I need to still put these templates on my website for sale. I said I was going to do that weeks ago and still haven't done it. like that's a 6. Come on. There we go. That's way too big. I'm gonna turn it this way so that it's closer to me. Normally I'll be doing this sitting here by my lonesome, watching someone on YouTube while I work. So I'm glad y'all are here keeping me company. We're gonna do Texas and candy apple. I should have used that mix, but it's okay. And although it's supposed to be 3 layers, it can be 2, it could be 1 layer, or it could be 3 layers. I'm just gonna cover up this little part of the H. I really don't have to, I could just brush around it, but are you? Well, I'm already getting requests for 2026 designs, because apparently what I've learned is that here our class of 2026 seniors, they like to take their senior pictures the summer of their senior year. Well, I guess it's the summer of their senior year. I didn't realize that. Because, here we don't, it's not like Texas or Florida where it's warm year round. So if they want to take their pictures outside in the sun, they got to do it in the summertime. And I'm like, I don't have any 2026 designs, but I'll figure out something. I decided I'm gonna start designing. I just don't have the patience, the will, or enough focus and drive that it requires to move those freaking circles around. I feel like if there was an easier way to do that, I'd be more inspired to design. Otherwise, I just tell somebody what I want and have them create it. But I guess there is like gratification in, designing a template from scratch and then seeing it through from start to finish, from designing to cutting to blinging, pressing, selling, whether you're selling, giving away, or doing it for yourself. Yeah, yeah. I have my noise cancellation on. Can you guys hear my air purifier in the background? It would sound like a loud fan. My air purifier is nowhere near quiet. Let me turn on my heat press. This time, I'm going to move all my transfers out of the way so my templates don't melt. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Let me just move this stuff away from my heat press. There we go. Carla, what's your question about the designing? Because I do not design. I have my templates custom made, or I buy templates. I love buying templates. I'm pretty sure that the amount of money I've spent on templates the past 4 years, I've paid many, well, not people's house notes, but it could have been a house note. I like buying templates. I like the variety. I like the creativity. I like that, no designer is the same. Okay. I'm gonna pack rhinestone orders tonight while I'm watching Patrice. Press these. Should be done by the time she comes on, and then I'll pack rhinestone orders. I'm using Capri Blue. As a matter of fact, let me go turn off my air purifier just in case I have a power surge. So I just turned on my heat press. And while I think they're on two different things, I'm not sure. So I think one side of the room is on one thing and the other one is on the other, but I'm not sure. just knocked something out of place. Why I wear long sleeves during a live, I don't know. Knowing I knock stones out of place. Okay, this is good. Oh, you know what? What time is it? I'm going to Joann's. I'll pack those when I get back. So they'll go out tomorrow. All this stuff will go out tomorrow. Actually, I could find one of the post office with a kiosk so I can scan them in tonight. So actually, there's a post office right by Joanne. This transfer tape has had it. You know it's had it when it just peeled right on off the mat. Okay. Let's put this on top of here. So I have, let me grab my shirts. My heat press is almost done. So we have red, black, white, and navy blue. Make sure it's the right size. Nope, this isn't it. Here, this is a soft style shirt. Yep. And let me grab a navy blue. Hi, Sean. Welcome in. So let's see. No, it's not navy blue. It's supposed to be black. Right? Yes. Here it is. Oh, I didn't do the hat. Hold on, y'all. Donzel, I didn't know you were still here. Here it is. The hat is going to be in crystal. put this here so that my template, when I pull up my tape, it doesn't pop everywhere. I'll turn it this way, upside down though, so that it's closer to me. This is Laura from Creative Art by LT. This is her cowboy hats in her Etsy shop. I told you can never go wrong with crystal. I call crystal Old Faithful. You're welcome. You know I bought this sucker last year and I love it. I actually bought it for my brother's wife. Their family does a rodeo in Iowa every year, and they go every August. And so this is what I bought this for originally. See how everything comes full circle? I gotta figure out something to do for them for rodeo this year. But that is so pretty and brushed in really nicely. Way better than them Carter inspired templates of mine. Some stragglers. Look at me rushing so I can get out of here. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, you were quiet. That's why I didn't know you were still here. But thank you for sticking with me. You know what? I may have to skip Joann's, but I don't know if they. I don't know the last day for my location. And of course, which I understand, they don't answer the phone. Oh wait, I got an ugly one in here. So I don't know. I'll just wait and go tomorrow. I'd rather get my work done. I sure need some mats, but I'm gonna try that code that just said. I think I used it, but I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Yeah, I still don't know to this day, and it's my fault. It's pure laziness. I have no idea why I paid for Cricut Design Space. I literally have no idea. I don't know what perks. I don't know if I cancel it, what I'm going to lose. I don't know if I even use whatever perks come with it. I know that we get like a discount on the website, but like what else? Like, what in design space? Like, I don't know what features I would lose. And I've been paying for it since 2021, 2020, 2020 or 2021. I have no idea what I get with it. And that's irresponsible on my part for not knowing. You know, where did this song come from? Right there? I think right here. From the bushes. I'm always in the bushes. I was watching this lady last night make jewelry, and she was like, I think I spoke, and I spoke for the first time ever, and she was like, "Oh, welcome. I've never seen you." And I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I watch you every week. I just don't speak, and that's probably rude. But I usually just have people on in the background while I'm working. Keep me company. I may not catch you live. If I do catch you live, I'm in the bushes. Okay, y'all, we ready. And unfortunately, I don't have a camera on my heat press, so y'all just bear with me. Of course, I know that'll get too hot. And oh, it's much hotter than what I thought. Hey Tanya, happy Friday. Sorry, I'm doing some shifting. I had these rhinestones way too close to my heat press. They're fine, but I can just feel the heat coming off of it because my laptop is warm. Okay. I'm going to do the white shirt first. I'm just pre-pressing it right now. I don't need to put a crease in my shirt today because I think I told you this before. My last, I don't know how many shipments of Gildan shirts have come with a crease in them. I think I just pressed it out, but you'll probably see the other one here. I probably pressed it out. I don't know, y'all. Okay. What time zone are you in, Tanya? I can't wait to get to Jamaica. It may not be this summer, but it's gonna be sometime this year. She's in Jamaica, Donzel. Tanya's in Jamaica. These snippets, y'all. Hopefully my big old afro don't hit the Oh, I'm glad I felt that because that's not the right one. That's just something I did before. An hour behind, okay. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Got it all mixed up, out of order. So I'm just gonna fold my template in half and line it up as best as I can. Using one edge of the template to the next. Put a little crease in it. Like this. I don't know if you can see. And then this tape is way bigger than it needed to be. So I'm gonna put it there. I want to move this up just a little bit. It was nice here today. I think we were only in like the 70s. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, it's really nice today. Like I have my windows open. Oh, and if you see something floating in my cup, I promise you it's cloves. It's not bugs. So, Tiny, did you have a 3-day weekend? Or do you have a 3-day weekend, I should say? our gold song. And this is our middle. Y'all know how I feel about certain colors. I know I gotta get into it, but I just feel like certain colors on white just don't look good. Let me not say they don't look good. They don't photograph as well. But in person, oh, the colors are beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So let me stop saying I don't like colors on white. It's just that they don't, when you're taking pictures, to me, they don't photograph and video well. That or I don't know what I'm doing. And that's very well may be the case. Okay, and then we're going to add the cobalt tats. Oh, it's hot. It's hot, hot. I think I'm the only person that has been doing this for I don't know how long and still manage to touch a hot shirt like it's not going to burn me. Let's see something I did. Let's see if I can get that out. I have to wait. Placements. This can go over a little bit more. I feel like my customer is going to be so disappointed because he originally ordered the black, but messaged me and said he wanted the white. And I was explaining to him that that the stones show up so much better and bolder and brighter and stand out better on black. But what we do, we give the customers what they want, right? I need to add a stone. Let's do the cobalt. That's not cobalt. There we go. That stone was hot. Y'all almost heard me say some choice words. I'm just going to keep pressing until I am done. I don't remember how many shirts we did. I don't know if it was 4 or 5. So this is the white shirt. And I'll tag and all that later. So next we have the cobalt. And that is going on black. XL. y'all can't see my whole process. I promise you I'll do better once I move all of my whole situation to the back. To my little studio area that I call myself setting up. That is way off. I do not know why they do that. That was a mess. Why do they do that? The way they put these side creases in these shirts, like that is way off. Okay, let's press the black. What's everybody eating? I want me some good southern catfish or something. Something. Something fried, dyed, and laid to the side. I'm pretty sure that's an old saying for hair, but it applies. Now this closeout, y'all already know it's no joke. What's that? I need to clean my ruler. It looks a mess. Take my template, fold it in half again. I'm gonna throw this paper list and add it. Hey, precious pieces, welcome in. I need to go up on the right a little bit. And don't scooch. Don't try to scoop your template. Just lift it up and move it. Now I'm gonna eyeball it. Perfect. Okay, see you later. Thanks for coming in, Laura. That super is hot. Oh wait, this is the one I need to throw away. It look like a whole row of stones missing. Am I tripping? It is. Hold on, y'all. Is that the right one? Where's my template at? Hold on now. There's some stones missing. I don't know how I missed that. about daydreaming. This must have been one of my zoning out moments. Hold on now. I definitely was tripping. Hold on. I don't know how I missed that. Thought I was on a roll. And it's like 5 stones in a row. I do zone out, I guess. So you tripping. Uh-oh. So if you ever do what I just did, just pop it back on to the template and place your stones. Just double check. Overlapping, because this cobalt is pretty dark on here. I just want to make sure I don't have any overlapping. Looks good. This cobalt is one of my favorites. That's a cobalt. Hopefully I don't have any overlapping. I need to actually change this light. There we go. Now it's on my heat press. Wow, this cobalt does not play. What's the next one? Hold on, let me go get the other black shirt. This one we're doing the Texas Hold'em. Thanks, Danny. Should we see that is about still needs to go further. I just found that flipped over. Uh-oh. Oh, this tape is not good. I hope I don't have any adjustments. It's time to let it go. So I'm folding this in half and lining up one end of the template to the other, making sure the top is aligned too. Yep, perfect. Okay, I got one stone right here. You do like it? Thanks, Azelle. It's so hard for me to um, get the right colors. So at first I used light cyan, and I was like, this is way too dark. So that's what made me switch it to candy apple. Let's see if this is straight. Yes. Come on. Sometimes waiting on the heat press, I know it's not long at all. It just feels like it when you're standing here. And when I'm standing here. I thought this was supposed to go navy, but it doesn't. And my notes say front or back for the hat. I should have put the design up much higher if I was going to do the front. So we'll have to see. Looks good. This needs to come over a little bit more. That's the only thing about working with self-style shirts. And where did this stone come from? I don't see a missing stone, so we're going to press it. Okay. Those stones are moving all over the place. Here's this one. And we now have to decide if there's room on the front for the hat. I guess there is. If it was me, I would want it on the back. I would want a front and back if I'm at a concert. I think that's too big. Y'all, let me think about this one for a second. I think I want to put it on the back. But what do y'all think? Front or back? I'm thinking back. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I gotta add my little thingamajiggies. It doesn't look bad on the front. I think it's just big. You know what? I just noticed something he did with this template. You see this? These should be whites. This should be crystal. These two stones right here should be crystal. Those two stones should be crystal. I can heat this up and remove those. Let me see. Oh, that's crooked, girl. It's supposed to be at an angle. Angled down. I think that's how the template goes. I'm thinking the back. But I know for a concert you want to be big and bold. Let me find the center of this. I'm just going to fold it from one end to the other. There we go. Here I go again, putting my templates on top of my heat press. Let's see, how wide is this? What do you guys think? The hat on the front or the back? It doesn't look bad on the front. This needs to go way over. No, what am I doing? Let's see, 5. There, that's our center. A little over 5.5 on each side. Did I put my little creases in there? So that would be the center. And then let's move it up. Uh-oh. We don't want to drag it. We want to pull it up. So this one I'm going to put on the front, and does that need to go over? Child, rolling with it. I'm rolling with it. I almost had a do those loopsy. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this extension cord. I'm rolling over it with my chair. Okay. Dante, I'll do one this weekend with it on the back. Because I really want her hat to stand out on its own. But this is for order, so. And my note said that front or back, it doesn't matter. So the other thing I'm going to do is heat up those other two stones. It looks like it's three. There's three candy apple stones. Remove them and add white. So I have to heat the shirt. Well, this is how I do it. I'm just going to heat the shirt. Just going to do like 6 seconds. I'm going to go get my tweezers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, while they're hot, I want to remove them. They'll leave a little residue behind it, like the adhesive. Oh, it's not hot enough. I have to do it the full 10 seconds. It's probably not a big deal to you all, but I can see it. So I have to have that template corrected. I did it while it's really hot, so y'all can't see this. And that one's not hot enough. This sucker is hot. I'm talking about it's not hot enough. Yes, it is. Oh, Lord. I tore my fingers up. Okay. This is what we're going to do. I'm just going to set some crystal stones where you see that white adhesive. Oh, it's already out. And then I'll put the transfer tape on top. And it should melt that down just a little bit. Hey Monique, welcome in. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Thanks, Monique. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to do some corrections. My template, the outline is a little off. I'm doing good, much better. Yesterday, my anxiety was, let me not say it, stop. I'm going to stop saying my anxiety because anxiety does not have me. But I was just like, I don't know. It was one of those days. But I'm doing better, much better. Coping with like coming off my medication and stuff. Okay. We don't see how this look, y'all. I have to call on Marilyn again to help help fix my template. I told y'all. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have an extra person that did it for me fix it. The hat, I had the template custom made. The hat, you can get from um, Creative Art by LT's in her Etsy shop. It's so cute. It can stand alone, or it can be paired with another design. Hey Anita, welcome in. Happy Friday. Let me do one more. I forgot I changed it to 5 seconds. Yeah, we still have 2 more shirts to press. I didn't overpress these stones, but they're fine. I don't see any adhesive popping out. Thank you. Girl, I'm back. I did good. 2 days this week. I did good. All that, and I just messed up. I just noticed. What? Are you kidding me? Where is Candy Apple? Hold on, y'all. I just did all that, and this. I gotta have this template fixed because it was just stones on top of each other, literally. And you know what's crazy? I sold one of these without the hat, so I hope it was okay. I didn't notice that. Okay. You okay? No, we. I pressed. Not we. Let me stop putting y'all in it. I pressed this shirt. I don't know how many times. Good thing these are good quality rhinestones with good adhesive because you can definitely overpress your rhinestones. Okay. Now it should be okay. I need to have this template fixed. Okay, here's this one. Now I'm going to press the other template. Hold on. Let me rearrange so I can get stuff out the way. Anita, I was gonna run in the store today, but I didn't get done in time. I'm sneaking there tomorrow though. So this is Laura's hat, Creative Art by LT. Y'all, isn't this pretty? It can stand alone, or you can combine it with the template, like with some words. But look at it by itself. I can easily just put this on a back, or just on a shirt by itself. How cute is this? Look at this, y'all. Isn't it pretty? And Crystal, look what Crystal is doing. I don't know if y'all can see what I see, but this Crystal, she does her thing. Do you hear me? Crystal don't play. Let me press the other templates. I'm glad I ate dinner before I came on. Well, really, it was lunch and dinner. Yes. Look, don't make me thanks, Sean. Don't make me like figure out something for the states. Give me a couple states going on. Yes, but this hat is a separate template. It's from Creative Art by LT. She has an Etsy shop. I do think I like it on the front. What we gotta do our reds next. So remember, they are going to be twinning, and so we got 2 more shirts to press. So has thanks Anita, thanks Sean. Has anyone I think Jess was in earlier and she said her Joann's closed tomorrow. Does anyone else know if their store is closing really soon? Anita, since you have 3 around you, please let me know if you come across some cricket mats. I need the 12 by 24 and um, the 12 by 12. Please. I'm going to go look tomorrow. Oh, you're volunteering tomorrow. You can't. You did it today? That's why you've been quiet today. Oh, look at you. See, when your friend's quiet, you know they out there doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. Girl, what'd you find? One was closed? Oh, did you see a Romeo or a Venture? You know if you see a Romeo or a Venture. Or another one that will 90% out. Girl. No machines? Okay. I should have been when it looked for like an embroidery machine, a sewing machine. I really should have. Some planner stuff. What? Okay now. Okay, y'all. We are doing. Just dropped my wax pen. Hate that because when I do, my tip breaks. You got it anyway. Oh man, I wonder if mine is closed. Not mine, but the one here. Not like I own the store. I wonder if it's closed. It's okay. If it is, that just means I didn't need anything in the first place. Yeah, we're gonna do the silver first. And remember, I'm just folding my template in half. You were so bad. Hey, but if you got a deal, 90% off, girl, I wouldn't know what to do. Press this baby. I'm gonna do it upside down. They did. This one, the outline is silver crystal. The top layer is gonna be silver cyan. Your location is closed. I bet mine is closed. Anita, can you see if my location is closed? They'll update it online, right? Fairview Heights. That one is 62208. You hate traffic. I know that's right. Let's see if this is, yeah, this is silver cyan. I don't know if ours is still open or not. Hey, Robin's Creations, welcome in. So this layer, these are all flat stone. So this is light cyan edge and then jet black edge. So it's not like your regular stone. It's they're closer to your silver and gold ring stones. And I don't know about this red on red, but we gonna see if it did what it was supposed to do. One thing I don't do is argue with a customer. I make suggestions. But I don't bully them into changing what they want. I make suggestions. That's it. I don't know. I brushed in everything. Actually, I brushed in everything except one. The one I was brushing in last night. I've been on for a while. A long time. I've been on a long time. I was gonna, I plan to have these packed up, drop them off at the post office, and go to Joanne's, but I didn't finish in time. Okay, so there's that one. And let's do the next one. And again, they wanted red and black stones. So do the gold. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I sure hope that yeah, it looks like, is it lighting? Is it box lighting up? I don't know. Like some to me, I don't really care for red on red. But we're about to see if this candy apple looks any better than the light cyan. I think the candy apple will look a little better. I think this would have been gorgeous on black. But I know people get tired of black shirts, so it looks good to you. Okay. Let me look in the phone camera. Maybe it look better there. It looks the same to me. Let me stop. I guess. I don't know. I ain't feeling that. You like that? Okay, y'all good. Sorry. I'm happy you all like it. That means the customer will like it as well. Where are my other ones? Hold on. You can see my face. Child, you know. Yeah. Hey, they ask and I shall deliver. Okay, so we're gonna do the gold next. I don't know what time it is. I may run. I think their normal hours. They used to close at 8 or 9 here. I don't know what time they close now. Okay, I think I'm gonna like the gold better, but we'll see. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I used to be one of those people that loved silver over gold, and now in my older years, I love gold. I used to wear silver when I was younger, and now I love gold. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It just, just some colors like stand out better. They show better. Like I like white on red. This is my first time doing red on red. Let's just say that. Now, I'm gonna stand by my work now. But compared to um, the other versions of this that I've done, and this is all coming from one person wearing one, and then there's like people are seeing them and like, can I get it in this color? Can I get it in that color? And so that's where these orders came from. Like these didn't come from my Etsy shop. These are local orders. Oh, you know what, y'all? I am tripping. This thing is on 6 seconds. I need to repress that other shirt. I'm tripping. Monique, are you a Delta? I need my light back. I think this one looks a little better because I can actually see the red. I think this would have looked better with like a red hematite. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. I think this would have been gorgeous with red hematite. Are these overlapping? No. I think red hematite would have stood out better. So while that's doing its thing, here's the shirt. I guess it doesn't look. I think it's two tone on tone. Like that's really close together. I need to repress this shirt. So Anita, for this one, I use these light cyan edge. So all of these are flat stones. This is the silver rim, silver edge crystal. This is, yeah, I thought that was gold for a minute. Silver cyan, and then light cyan, and the both of these are the edge stones. So they're, this one is black, and then this one. Let me repress this. Thought somebody just tried to open my door. Let me repress this, and I'll show y'all what I'm up in this mug sweating with this long sleeve shirt on. On my website, it's red auburn hematite. I can show it to you. But let me show you the shirt real quick. I have red hematite in here. Let me go grab. I like this one better. Let me go grab red hematite. Okay. I had to repress this one because I didn't realize I was pressing on 6 seconds. Any other time, the stones won't stick. Okay, I'm back. Let me see. I may be able to grab my bits. It's just they're not to put together. Let me grab a lid. That's it. I do like the gold. I do like the gold better. I think you can see the candy apple much better. I think you can see the candy apple much better on this one. Yes, This one is red candy apple. Yeah, it's red candy apple. I can see it much better. And this one, I use all the flat stones. So I use crystal edge, the silver crystal edge. I used light cyan edge and then jet black edge. So I did one of the lady shirts in silver and one in gold. I don't know if you can see that. It is really pretty in person. It is pretty in person. It is. Okay, let's grab our other shirts. I still have to. The gold is blingy. Yes, yes. This is our Texas Hold'em. I do have this template. I can sell this template, this Texas Hold'em, not the hat. If you want the hat, you can get the hat separate from Creative Art by LT. Check out her on Etsy. Oh, y'all, and if y'all missed her live yesterday, not her live, but the Patch Hat Cruise live, look at the 3D dragon egg and dragon Laura did. Y'all, it was so freaking cute. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? Just by itself. Look. And so this can go on the front of a shirt, the back of a shirt. It can stand alone, as you can see. Ooh, on a jean jacket. A dark rinse jean jacket at that. Ooh, a vest. Am I the only person that's a vest girl? I like me a good vest. And then here's the whole thing together. And I use for the outline, I use crystal. Old Faithful. Not old, Old Faithful. OLE. The hat is crystal. And then I use red candy apple for Texas. For Hold'em. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in? I need to do that. But for Hold'em, it's Capri Blue. I'm just going to add some little stones here. Thanks, Jess. I'm heating up my heat press. I'll have to do that while y'all are live. And then we did another cobalt. These are all orders that have to go out. And then this baby right here. Ooh, I did cobalt blue. Thanks, Donzel. And then for the hat, just crystal. Look how crystal just jumps out on this. Mm, 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 mm. That's your favorite. Yeah, I need to quit being lazy and move to the back. Like finish, just take a weekend and finish setting everything up. That way I'll have my camera on the heat press, camera here, camera there. You're still not gonna see me on camera because y'all are scary. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, this cobalt blue. Woo! Oh, I just can't. I just can't with this cobalt blue. Mm. I'm about to make some plans. That's what I'm about to do. Forget going to Joann's. I'm gonna pack these up. I need to label them. I had to redo my labels because Tianda spilled some water all over her desk yesterday. A bottle of water. What am I doing? So I had to yes. I had to redo my labels. And y'all know I don't have no DTF, nothing, and haven't ordered any. So I just use what I have here, and that is HTV. I just totally messed this up. I don't know why I folded this like this. Look at this cobalt. Why is this doing this? And let me tell y'all what this is gonna be cute with. I wasn't planning on making a shirt for myself, but Sean did a really, really, really good live. Um, was it last weekend? I don't remember if it was last weekend, but it was her 25K celebration, and she gave out some really good tips. And I won a Beyonce Clark fan, y'all. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I'm not going to the concert, but you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna have to do cobalt. Mm, look at that cobalt is so pretty. I think that's it. Is that all the shirts, or did I have? Oh, I have the white one. Where's the white shirt? Oh, this is the white one, and I did switch it this time from the original. I used Gold Edge, Cyan, Candy Apple mixed with light cyan, and then the hat is cobalt. I have an opinion about templates and rhinestones, the type of designs that you put on white shirts. I think that the it needs to be like a chunky design. Like if it's going to be words, they need to be thick and chunky and not too much. I mean, the spacing on this is fine, but not like the spacing shouldn't be too crazy. It shouldn't be too crazy. And then I think you need to use lighter colors, not brighter colors, because like candy apple, I'm sorry, light cyan, cobalt, those are bright colors. Citrine, those are bright colors. But like the ABs look really good on white, and like just your lighter colors. I don't know what you're talking about. So y'all, that is it. We are done. I am about to do my labels. This is my new favorite. Yeah. I'm gonna make me a shirt. I'm not going to the concert. I am going to make me a shirt. Do you hear me? And since it's red, white, and blue, I am gonna wear it this weekend. Yeah, then we got our two reds. Y'all, what did I say I was about to fix? I turned this heat press on for something. Lord have mercy. Let me look at these shirts because I was about to fix something. One of these shirts was missing something. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch my own live. It's not the red. Let me look at the cobalt. Do y'all remember what I said I had to go back and do? It's not this one. Lord, let me look over these shirts real good. I said I had to go back and do something. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I don't remember. I have to go back and watch the live. This is the one that I did. Did I do this on live? Well, I didn't do this one, but I did this one. Lord have mercy. I did this one the other day for an order. Oh, the Texas Hold'em. I had something I was gonna do. I was gonna add. Okay, this is the other one that I did. Let me grab that Texas Hold'em. Thank you so much. I gotta have the template fixed. Y'all know I said I don't design. I just tell them what I want. There was something in here. I still don't remember what it was. I don't know. I'll rewatch. I was gonna add. Oh yeah, the little thing. That's why I did that. Okay, thank you so much. See, teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, I was gonna add. It needs a little. I must have put it away. Yes, you're right. Oh yeah, and I dropped my. Man, I just added this tip on today. Thanks, Martha Jordan. Y'all look, see what happens when you drop your brand new tip? Look at this. It's so wrong. It's so disrespectful. Poor thing. Anita, feel free to handle your business. Anita know me so well. Y'all, does it need to go over further? I don't know. The apostrophe. Dang, I can't even look at my phone to see how it's supposed to go. Because it's not in the template. So I'll have them add that to the template. So I had Impressa make this one. Um, Greg Barker made this one right here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look out. I'll ask the designer in a minute. I don't know how far over or above. I don't know. How far up? Look, however I put it, they'll get the point. Nah, maybe I'll just do a single line. Hold on. Like that. Let's go one more. Um, what y'all think? You think that's fine? It'll do for now. Those are too high. Oh man, really, Tianda? I just knocked these stones right out of place. Are you kidding me? This when you know you're tired and you just get silly and slap happy and just make mistakes, knocking stones out of place and all kind of stuff. I know. You know what? I actually ate before I came on. It was like lunch slash dinner because I didn't eat anything. I hadn't had anything today, so I made sure that I had something beforehand. Is that fine? Oh, he press trying to go off on me. Let me get my tape. Or should I make it double? This is fine for now. This is the one, the shirt that I said I pressed 1,000 times. Poor shirt. Oh, I may have to remake this and keep it for myself because I don't want nobody rhinestones falling off because I didn't press the shirt 10 times. Uh-oh. Oh, dinner sounds so good. I guess it is time to eat. I've been on for 4 hours. I ate an hour before I came on. Okay, y'all. Now we're officially done. We are officially done. I can't wait for Lori to see her hats. Yes, I want a fan. That's why I said you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing with a shirt. And I already have the little sneakers I'm gonna wear too. I'm gonna wear my little red, white, and blue Pumas. Okay, better. I could have done better with the apostrophe, but it's okay. It's good. It's good enough for now. I think what I'm gonna do is remake this because I've pressed this literally like I don't know how many times. When I removed these stones were red, I had to change them to white. I pressed this a lot, so I'll just remake this one. Keep this for myself and remake it. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging with me all 4 hours. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all be safe. It is Memorial um, Day weekend, so be safe. Don't be out here in these streets arguing with anybody. Drive safely. Love on your family. And y'all have a good time this weekend. Even if you're just sitting in the house, enjoy yourself. Read a book, soak your little feet, do something. Do some crafts. Yes, but thank you so much, y'all. I'm gonna finish getting these packaged up and everything so I can go to the post office. And then I am going to Joanne's tomorrow, I think. I think. I don't know if y'all can hear them folks in the background. I don't know who that is, but my window's open. I gotta go before they start acting the fool. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.